The late 13th century was a time of great upheaval. The world was in flux, with old powers waning and new ones emerging from the shadows. It was a period marked by conflict, ambition, and the relentless pursuit of power. The once mighty Seljuk Sultanate of Rum was crumbling. Its vast territories, once united under a single banner, were now fragmented and vulnerable to external threats and internal strife. From its ashes rose ambitious warriors, each vying for power. These were men of vision and valor, determined to carve out their own realms amidst the chaos. Among them was a young Turkic leader named Osman Gazi. With a keen mind and a brave heart, he stood out among his peers. He inherited a small but determined band of warriors from his father, Ertugrul. These men were loyal, fierce, and ready to follow Osman into any battle. Osman dreamt of carving out his own dominion, a dream that would lay the foundation for one of history's most enduring empires, the Ottoman Empire. His vision was grand, and his determination unwavering. Osman's story is one of ambition, military prowess, and strategic brilliance. He was not just a warrior, but a tactician, always thinking several steps ahead of his enemies. It is a story deeply intertwined with the declining power of the Byzantine Empire. This ancient empire, once a beacon of civilization, was now struggling to maintain its territories. This once mighty empire, heir to the Roman legacy, was now a shadow of its former self. Its cities and fortresses, once impregnable, were now vulnerable and decaying. Its grip on Anatolia, its eastern heartland, was weakening. The region, rich in history and resources, was ripe for the taking. Osman Gazi recognized this weakness. He saw the potential to exploit the Byzantine decline to his advantage. He saw an opportunity to expand his territory and establish his own dominance. With each victory, his influence grew, setting the stage for the rise of the Ottoman Empire. The Byzantine Empire, once a beacon of civilization and military might, was in a state of steady decline. Its emperors, embroiled in internal strife and facing relentless pressure from enemies both east and west, struggled to maintain control over their vast territories. Anatolia, the empire's breadbasket, and a land of strategic importance, was particularly vulnerable. Byzantine control in Anatolia was largely limited to a network of fortresses and cities. These were often isolated and vulnerable to attack. The surrounding countryside was populated by a mix of Greek-speaking Byzantines and Turkish nomads, many of whom had recently migrated to the region. This volatile mix of cultures and allegiances created a breeding ground for conflict. The Domaniç Mountains, a rugged and unforgiving terrain in northwestern Anatolia, became the stage for a pivotal clash between the rising power of Osman Gazi and the waning might of the Byzantine Empire. This region, with its dense forests, steep slopes and narrow passes, was of strategic importance to both sides. For Osman, the Domaniç Mountains represented a natural barrier between his expanding territory and the rich Byzantine lands to the west. Control of these mountains would give him a foothold in the region and open up new avenues for expansion. For the Byzantines, the Domaniç Mountains served as a crucial defensive line, protecting their heartland from Turkish incursions. In the year 1287, Osman Gazi, fueled by ambition and sensing Byzantine weakness, launched a daring raid into the Domaniç Mountains. His forces, though relatively small in number, were highly mobile and accustomed to the harsh terrain. They were primarily light cavalry, armed with bows and arrows, javelins and swords. Osman's tactics were based on speed, surprise, and a deep understanding of the battlefield. He knew that a direct assault on Byzantine fortifications would be costly and likely futile. Instead, he opted for a strategy of hit-and-run raids, ambushes, and targeted strikes on Byzantine patrols and supply lines. His goal was to weaken the Byzantine defenses and draw them into a decisive battle on his own terms. The Byzantine forces in the region, caught off guard by the ferocity and mobility of Osman's warriors, struggled to mount an effective defense. Their troops, often composed of local levies and mercenaries, lacked the training and discipline of their Turkish adversaries. They were ill-equipped to fight in the mountainous terrain and were constantly harassed by Osman's swift cavalry raids. As Osman's campaign gained momentum, Byzantine morale plummeted. Their supply lines were disrupted, their patrols ambushed, and their fortifications isolated. The once mighty Byzantine army, symbol of imperial power, was slowly being ground down by Osman's relentless guerrilla tactics. Section 6. The Spoils of Victory, Domaniç Secured. The Battle of Domaniç, a series of skirmishes and engagements fought over several months in the rugged mountains, culminated in a decisive victory for Osman Gazi. This battle was not just a single event, but a prolonged campaign that tested the endurance and strategic acumen of both sides. The rugged terrain of the mountains provided a challenging backdrop, making every skirmish a test of tactical brilliance and resilience. His forces, emboldened by their successes and their leader's tactical brilliance, routed the demoralized Byzantine army. The morale of Osman's warriors was at an all-time high, and their confidence in their leader was unwavering. Each victory in the skirmishes added to their momentum, making the final battle a decisive and crushing blow to the Byzantine forces. The victory was a testament to the effectiveness of Osman's mobile warfare and his understanding of the terrain. His ability to adapt to the rugged landscape and use it to his advantage was crucial. The mobile tactics employed by Osman allowed his forces to strike swiftly and retreat before the enemy could mount a counterattack, showcasing his strategic genius. The victory at Domaniç had far-reaching consequences. It was not just a military triumph, but a strategic masterstroke that altered the balance of power in the region. The aftermath of the battle saw a significant shift in control, with Osman Gazi emerging as a formidable force. It solidified Osman's control over the strategically important mountain region, providing him with a secure base from which to launch further attacks on Byzantine territory. This newly secured territory became a crucial stronghold, enabling Osman to plan and execute future campaigns with greater confidence and resources. The battle also sent shockwaves through the region, establishing Osman as a major player on the Anatolian stage and a serious threat to Byzantine authority. His victory at Domaniç was a clear signal to other regional powers that Osman Gazi was a leader to be reckoned with, capable of challenging the established order and reshaping the political landscape of Anatolia. Section 7. A Legacy Forged in Blood and Iron. The victory at Domaniç was not just a military triumph, it was a pivotal moment that reshaped the destiny of an entire region. This battle was a turning point in the history of Anatolia and the broader Islamic world, setting the stage for centuries of change. It marked the beginning of the end for Byzantine rule in Anatolia, a region that had been under their control for centuries. With this victory, the rise of a new power in the region began, the formidable Ottoman Empire. Osman's victory inspired his followers, filling them with a renewed sense of purpose and destiny. His success attracted new recruits to his banner, eager to share in the glory and the promise of a prosperous future. Osman's legacy extends far beyond the battlefield. He was not just a warrior, but a visionary leader. He is remembered as a just and pious ruler, a skilled warrior, and a shrewd politician who knew how to navigate the complexities of his time. He laid the foundations for a powerful and enduring state, one that would be built on the principles of justice, faith, and strength. This state was based on Islamic principles, military strength, and territorial expansion, creating a unique blend of governance and conquest. His descendants would go on to conquer vast territories, expanding the empire's reach far beyond its original borders. They created an empire that would span 3 continents, influencing the course of history in Europe, Asia, and Africa. This empire would last for over 6 centuries, leaving an indelible mark on the world that is still felt today. Section 8. The Ottoman Empire, a lasting legacy. The Ottoman Empire, forged in the fires of the Domaniç Mountains, would become a major force in world history. At its height, it controlled much of Southeast Europe, Western Asia, and North Africa. The Ottomans were renowned for their military prowess, their administrative efficiency, and their rich cultural achievements. The Ottoman Empire played a pivotal role in shaping the course of European history. Its conquest of Constantinople in 1453 marked the end of the Byzantine Empire and the beginning of a new era. The Ottomans controlled key trade routes between East and West, influencing global commerce and cultural exchange. Their legacy can still be felt today in the architecture, cuisine, and traditions of many countries. Section 9. Conclusion. Osman's triumph. a pivotal moment in history. The Battle of Domaniç, though little known to many, was a pivotal moment in world history. It marked the beginning of the Ottoman Empire's rise to prominence and the decline of Byzantine power in Anatolia. Osman Gazi's victory, achieved through a combination of military skill, strategic brilliance, and unwavering determination, laid the foundation for one of the most enduring empires in history. The Battle of Domaniç serves as a reminder that even seemingly insignificant events can have far-reaching consequences. It is a testament to the power of human ambition, the ebb and flow of empires, and the enduring legacy of the past.